Welcome back again, parents. It's been quite an exhaustive day, I must tell you. Quite a busy one for me today. But I don't just want this day to pass by without talking about something that um, might benefit you as a parent and as an immigrant in this country or might be in the country that you relocated to with your kids. Um, I'm doing this because I've had some parents get to talk to me about this, and I'm privileged to have been an educator, even back in my home country, Nigeria, for over 15 years before getting into the UK, and I've been here for a few years now. And there are things I've noticed, and I like to um, let parents know who perhaps don't know about some of those things that they need to know, especially when you've come in here with kids and those kids are growing and you need the best for them. That is why you brought them in. Now, I'm going to be specific today on the year 6 SAT exam in the UK. You see, a lot of us parents, we don't care so much. I can understand because we have a lot to do in our hands. We are busy. We're trying to make ends meet. We're trying to get stable in the country where we are. And so sometimes that becomes like an oversight. But I want to draw your attention to this year's CSAT exam. Please don't take it for granted. If you know that you have kids in primary school age brackets, that's children that 5 years and above, 5 to 11, they're in the primary school age brackets. If you have this set of children in your hands, don't take their learning for granted. Some of us just believe that, oh, we've come into the UK and they have good schools and all that. But there's something specific I'm going to tell you today. You see, the year 6 SAT exam is an exam that you shouldn't joke with. Though the school underplay it and they're like, oh no, we're preparing them. But I must tell you, you need to really be um you need to really put in a conscious effort to be sure that your child is really prepared for these exams. You know why? When your child gets into secondary school from year 7 to year 11, the result of their SAT exams will always be displayed in their reports every term and every section. If you've gotten a child who has crossed from year 6 to year 7 in the UK, every time they bring their report, go downward and check. You're going to see that the SAT exam they did, the score keeps reflecting there. What does that tell you? It tells you that that exam is very important. You don't joke with it. Sometimes I see some parents that your child is not really living to expectation. And in this country in which we are, teachers will most times not tell you that your child is not living up to expectation because they have room for every child. Every child is unique, so they have room for every child. But I must tell you, if you don't want the search result of your child to be a pain to the child or to even you need to take their primary education very seriously. Don't underplay it. If your child is not meeting up to expectations, seek help, and that is why I'm here. We in Simplified Orb, what we do is to ensure that your child is up to where the standard that will help that child going for SAT exams in year 6 and do excellently well. Because those results is very important in their life. It's going to be on their face for the next 5 years. So don't take it for granted. Not only that, if your child do very well in SAT exam, when they get into year 7, it determines the sets where they will be. Maybe I'll be talking about that in another video. So basically, today, if your child needs help, contact us. We offer online service, and in the city where I am in the UK, we do face-to-face. We have a location where we have the simplified hub tuition in the Hatfield Center here. We have a location where your child can come into once, twice in a week and get real one-to-one learning, and we are able to look at what the child needs to know. We are able to look at what the child needs to be able to build that confidence that is needed for that child to be able to face the exams. These exams are timed, and of course, they don't joke with the timing, and there's a lot for them to do within that time. So the child needs to be really prepared. Even if the child is good in the curriculum, how is the child's level in terms of being able to answer those questions within the stipulated time? So all those we need to take into consideration when you are preparing your children to face the year six SAT exam. And the best time to prepare is when the child is in year four. I must tell you, sometimes we also want our children to take the 11 plus exam, which is the grammar school exams. And you want to start preparing that child in time. It is not in year six that you start preparing a child for their exams. It's actually a wrong timing. But if you have not started doing that already, you can still do it when the child is in year six. Half term is almost here, gone from the first term, so you can still plug in your child. But I'm telling you, the best time to start preparing a child for the year six exam or for the 11 plus exam is when that child is in year four. Year five is still okay. Year six is almost late, but it's better than not doing anything at all. So reach out to us today. We can help you sort out the learning of your children. Yes, I will do for all classes anyway, but this video is specifically for year SAT, for year six SAT preparation. So please don't joke with your children's SAT exam. It's very important. Each time my daughter comes back at the end of the term and they bring her reports and I look through those reports, I'm always very happy. Why? Because the foundational work for that child has been done. And when she sees her SAT results, she always say, oh, I'm proud that I have this. And that was what's led into her being in the highest set of her maths class. So please don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. If you need more information on this as a parent, we consult for parents. We assist parents. We support you to let you know what and what you need to do to make sure that your children are where they ought to be. I'm telling you, some of these teachers, some of these schools, they will not tell you the problems. They will not tell you the issue with your child. They will tell you, oh, he's good, it's fine, he's going where, he's doing this, he's doing that. But please, you as a parent, don't be satisfied until your child becomes the best. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.